Hello and welcome to Spirit Forest. I thought since the holidays were coming up, I'd give you some ideas of what you can buy somebody who likes to be in the outdoors, or somebody who goes in the outdoors and is not prepared to be in the outdoors. Maybe you can help prepare them. Actually, I got this idea because I was thinking of a gift for my daughter who is now driving into the mountains here in Colorado on her own, and I thought about, she might need a winter bag. And what I mean by that is, like, every year I have a winter bag. It looks like this. Let me show you. Here it is. Here's my winter bag. Not everything fits in my winter bag. Some things are actually still in my car. But it's kind of small. I think it's kind of small. Kind of small and compact. It's just in case my car were to break down, at least I have something that's going to keep me warm, make it so that I can drink water, possibly survive for 72 hours, let's just say, and I can do it in my car. And most of the places that I travel currently right now, there are usually people on the road within 72 hours on the places that I go. Now, there might be a chance in the future where I will be somewhere where there is nobody. And I'll need to actually hike out and get away from my car. So I thought about, I haven't really gone through this bag that much. I'm going to add some more things to it. We're going to go through the bag, and then I want some of your suggestions of what I should add to the bag too. Everything that's in there is what I had last year. I think I took a couple things out, but we're going to go through it, and it can give you kind of ideas of if you want to give somebody like a gift for Christmas. I actually think this is a good gift to give somebody, especially if they're on the icy, snowy roads and they don't realize they need this, but they do. So let's go through what's in my winter bag. Most of this stuff that I'm going to show you, you can buy on Amazon. Not everything, but most of the stuff you can buy on Amazon. I'll kind of go through the bag, and if I can remember where I bought this stuff, because some of it was like 8 years ago I might have bought it, so just take that into consideration. I'll try to give you ideas of where you can purchase some of this gear here. I'm a bit of a gear junkie. A lot of times I always feel that the more gear, the better. I do know people that have bigger bags than I do. Some of the things that I don't have in this bag that I'll just kind of let you know is I do have a backup sleeping bag. I have a backup sleeping bag for Madison, and I also have one for me. My backup sleeping bag is just in my car. I didn't take it out. You know what a sleeping bag looks like. It doesn't fit in the bag. It's actually a little bit more compact. And it's not a down sleeping bag. It does really well at about 30 degrees. But again, you're in a car is kind of how I see it. I wasn't going to bring a 0-degree bag. I guess it depends. If I know I'm going somewhere where no one's going to be, I might change out my bag in my car. But for the most part, it's small and compact and can fit in my car with all the kids' stuff and everything like that. So it just stays in the car all year long. Another thing, which is not in my car yet because there is no snow on the ground right now, and that is snowshoes. So I usually always carry snowshoes in my car, and actually my snowshoes were purchased by Stacy. Thank you, Stacy. And I think we got them at REI. So I was asked to do a review on snowshoes, and I will as soon as we have snow. And I'll do a review on snowshoes. I do have my snowshoes, and I talked about them last year. So feel free to check out last year's videos. And I was snowshoeing, and I was talking about those snowshoes. So anyways, those are the things that I usually keep in my car. I usually have jackets and gloves and stuff all throughout my car all the time. Just letting you know that as well. And I always have different kinds. I always buy black gloves because if you notice, this glove is different than this glove. because I lose gloves all the time. So let's get in my bag here. Ooh, that wind was chilly. Did you hear it? I'm guessing that showed it. Let me show you. This is it's a liner for your sleeping bag. It's just an extra kind of blanket. My hands are cold. I bring it because it could be not just me in the car, it could be another person in the car too. And so it's pretty lightweight. It's a bit bulky, but it's what I have and it just stays in the bag. So I have that. Got more gloves. I do have my snow shovel. This can come in handy if your car gets stuck in the snow. Here's the handle for it. I got this one at REI. As for this little blanket right here, that was actually given to me as a gift. I think it was bought on Amazon. I do think this one it's kind of more cheap light, but you can get some other liner ones that are a little bit more down in them. That's just like a fleece blanket is basically all that is. Okay, what else I got in here? We got some snow pants. These ones I bought at, I bought these at Walmart. Bought these at Walmart. Actually, go into Walmart right now, grab some snow pants because they're on sale. Usually they're on sale around this time. So grab some snow pants. You don't have to, you're not looking for style or anything like that. It's just something to keep you warm, keep the water off you. So I don't use these as much, but, and they're really cheap at Walmart. So I have that. I think I have a couple of these in here. These are gaiters. That's to keep the snow out of your boot. Oh, which reminds me, I forgot to mention, I do have boots that I keep in my car, winter boots that are in my car all winter long. They're not in the car yet because there's no snow on the ground, but I do have pretty good winter boots. I think they're rated to like -20. However, I do still get cold in those boots, but that's just because my feet get really cold. But this is my gaiters. I use this a lot. So again, this bag stays in my car all the time. So when I'm going snowshoeing, a lot of times I'll bring these so the snow doesn't get inside my boots. So there's one leg. This is another leg. I got some fire starting. These are little cotton pads, in case I need to quickly make a fire. Again, this is not organized in any way. This is exactly how I had it last year. Oh, here's some more gaiters too. So here's a pair of gaiters over here too. So I got 2 sets of gaiters. You never know. You're gonna be going with somebody else. I have almost, oh my gosh, almost everything in here right now is all about fire and keeping warm. Okay, okay, so now we got a body pack warmers. I have a ton of these. If you look at my bag, they're all over inside this bag. Now when I'm skiing and stuff, I usually always use these. So this bag has, I don't know, it has a lot of them in here. You guys, there's a lot of them in there. Just, I really like those hand warmers, let me just tell you. I got my Mora knife. Let's see if this is a Mora Black. Yep, this is a Mora Black. Better knife. As a right angle right here so I can strike it with a fire rod. Speaking of fire rods, I have this fire rod and I have this fire rod. Here comes my fire stuff. Got lighters. I have a paracord that's all in a knot. Here we go. Here, hold on. We're getting there. Maybe I should organize this bag. Here's some paracord. You can buy this really cheap off Amazon too. So, like, this is Kyla's paracord because it's pink. But you can buy this really cheap. I buy it in the huge bundles. You can always use paracord. I do have a strike anywhere matches. These are those ones that even when they're wet, they still light. That is if my fire rod doesn't work. These things rarely work in the wintertime for me. Rarely work. Okay, now some more gloves. I have a compass That's nice. It'll keep me going in a straight line. And the light. When that sucker, that thing battery was dead, huh? Oh goodness, I gotta turn it off. I'll figure it out later. Here's another light. Here's oh, this is for sure, Matt. This is definitely going in Madison's bag, and I recommend you guys to get one of these too. This, you have to have one of these for that. Do not expect a lighter to work in the wintertime, especially at the really cool temperatures. I have put it on my body and it takes forever for it to warm up. So make sure that you have these, let me see if I can pop one out. They look like, I got this on, I think you can get these on Amazon. I got so many of these. You guys have given to me as gifts, so that's what it looks like. And it's like a sparkler, you know, like a 4th of July kind of sparkler thing. Really like it. Some of this stuff in here actually is gifts from you guys, so thank you. Okay, what else we got? Oh, so you have this. This is called, I'm going to spell it to you, ESBIT. You can look it up on Amazon. What you could do is, and I've done a couple of videos, you put one of these things, see that? You can buy, make sure you buy this, because this isn't any good unless you got that. It can boil water. So you would sit this on like this, and it boils water for you. Also, you can use that as a fire starter as well. It burns, I think it's about 8 minutes of a burn. Really nice. Actually, when I've gone winter camping or winter hiking, I brought this along and made some hot cocoa. I think I made some cup of noodle another time. Really recommend this. This would be an awesome gift, or just something just to stick in your car just in case. But make sure you have something to boil water. Okay, so these were given to me by a subscriber of mine. Boyd, was this you that gave me this? I can't remember who gave me these. I need more of these. These are fire starters, and this is how I've been starting a fire in my cabin, as using this, and I'm running low. So I need to make more of this. Is that egg carton? And then there's some sort of like wax or something, but I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna have to look up. Maybe it'll be another video in the future. We're gonna end up making a lot of these, because I think that this has like saved me at the cabin, because I'm making fires all the time. Actually, it saved me when I was in my tent as well. I do have a skillet. Don't really know why I have a skillet in here. I think I was going off and I was cooking. Because I'm like, it's not like I have eggs or something, you know, in my car, but I have a skillet in case, I don't know, maybe I'm hunting. Okay. More gloves. Let's see. Hot cocoa. I do have some food that I keep in my car once the bears are hibernating. I keep some food in my car. This is one of my first bushcraft type knives. This is from Bear Grylls. It's his knife. It's an okay knife. It's pretty heavy though. But it's like, it's massive. It's a big knife. Okay. I got fuel. Again, I have camped. It was like 20 degrees or so. This did not work. No, it must have been colder than 20. I don't remember. It was pretty cold though. It was pretty cold, and I was trying to boil water and I wasn't able to boil water. I had to put this in my sleeping bag to warm it up, and then I could cook with it. Which reminds me, I do need to put my burner. Need to put my burner in here. Tam, remember that. Because I took it out because I went backpacking, so I took it out of here. I have one of those survival blankets, you know, to keep you warm, kind of survival blanket. That's a good gift. I think this would be a good gift. Now, I haven't actually used one of them. We might have to try that, because I haven't actually used one to see if it even works, if it's even worth it, because really it's just, but once you use it, you can't use it again. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to try it out. But I would say that it probably keeps you a little warm. This is not as good as a sleeping bag. Okay, wind is picking up again. I got more gloves, Oh, this is important. So in the wintertime, you can't use a filter, because, and the reason for that is because the filter will freeze. So you can't use a filter. So you still need to purify your water, and I do it through these little tablets here. This would be a really good purchase for somebody as well. One of them is iodine tablets. One of them makes the water turn like yellow and it tastes really weird, and then the other one makes the water look clear again and it tastes better. And they're like little capsules that you can put into your cup. Water is an essential thing that you need, so have that. Again, filters aren't going to do you any good. You could use a filter for a one-time use, and then it's going to be done, unless you can keep it warm, like keep it on your body or something like that. What else I got? Do I have everything? I think I have everything in here. Oh, ibuprofen. Just in case, ibuprofen. Okay. That is everything that I have in my winter bag. Again, a really good gift. You can use parts of this or some of this, kind of depending on your area. I think what I do need to add is that stove. I need to put that stove back in, so it's good that I went through this bag. And then I think I want a tarp. So just in case, for some reason, my car gets stuck somewhere and I happen to be in a location where I have to hike out, I get my snowshoes on, I got to get a backpack, or I can use this bag actually. I can just carry out this bag. And usually I have water bottles and stuff, or containers that I can carry water. I usually always have that in my car too. I need a tarp, just in case I need to spend the night outdoors. So I need a tarp. So I'm going to add that to the bag too. All of this, again, is really good gifts to give somebody. Just make sure they know how to use it. If you give somebody a fire rod, you're like, here you go. You hand this over to them, you're like, go make a fire. They might not know how to do that, so just make sure they're trained on that. Or make sure they try out everything or show them stuff. That's kind of a cool thing to do. I think it'd be fun. Especially, again, my biggest recommendation is probably this little thing right here. I really like it. Oh, it's upside down. There we go. That helps you a little bit. I really like this. Especially, I've taken this snowshoeing a couple times. I think I was in about 6 miles or so, and I just popped this up and made a fire, and it was like 15 degrees. It was over near Vail, Colorado, and ooh, that felt good. So yeah, I think a lot of this stuff. Oh yeah, and make sure you bring this. You got to have this in order for that to work, so make sure you buy the little curtain things. Yeah, what else do I need, you guys? What am I missing? I think I'm pretty good. Just a tarp and my burner, and then the stuff, I got the stuff in the car. I don't know if you can think of anything else I would need or to put in Madison's bag. A lot of you already know a lot of this stuff or have your own bag. Again, depending on your area. If you're in Florida, you don't need really any of this stuff. Maybe you do, I don't know. Maybe you do for like hurricane stuff in case you get stuck somewhere. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, a really good Christmas gift. I think that's the gift that I'm giving out this year. So thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye-bye. Hey, really quick, if you want to support Spirit Forest, you can go to spiritforestbear.com and purchase one of these really cool duffel bags for your car. So thank you guys. Again, spiritforestbear.com. Look at the upper right and you'll see a link that says like merchandise. You can get sweatshirts and stuff like that, and it goes to Spirit Forest. Thank you.